back to Upside Down Disney. If you're new here, my name is Jess, and today I am filming my first video in probably about a month to bring you the Little Mermaid Castle Collection series. So it has been quite a while since I sat down to film a video. I started a new job at the beginning of July, and it was just very crazy, and I didn't have a whole lot of extra time to sit down and film, but I have some time, so we are trying to bang out a few videos today. So today's video is going to be the Little Mermaid Castle Collection series. This released at the end of June. Luckily it was when I was like right in between jobs, so I was able to be up early to snag this at literally 3 a.m. because everything released at midnight Pacific time, so that meant 3 a.m. Eastern time where I am. So I literally had to set an alarm, make sure that I stayed up till 3 a.m. or got up at 3 a.m. I think it also released on a Saturday morning as well, so that was helpful too. But yeah, I was super excited about this collection, and I knew that I absolutely needed to have every item from it. I did not get the journal though. That's the only thing I didn't get because I was like, I don't know, I don't really write in like fancy journals like that. And if I got something like that, I would feel like I couldn't write in it, you know? Like, do you ever feel like something's too fancy for you to use and you'll ruin it, kind of a thing? So did not get the journal, but I have everything else from the collection, including the castle. So I am so excited about this whole collection, and I cannot wait to show everything to you guys. So this is part of the monthly or bi-monthly castle collection series that has been releasing on Shop Disney, and it was releasing in Disney stores for a little bit, and then they changed it, and now nothing's releasing in Disney stores anymore, as far as I know. Everything is just being released on Shop Disney, and especially since I no longer have a Disney store immediately near me, that is perfect. There is only like one Disney store, and is in like the least convenient mall for me to get to now. So not even because it's like far away, but because I have to take like the worst road in New Jersey to get there, and just not a good time. So everything has been releasing online recently, and I feel like it's kind of like sporadic when these things release. Like, it was supposed to be bi-monthly, and now it's just kind of like whenever they feel like it. I think one has been coming out basically every single month from this point, I feel like, because one releases sometime soon this month, and this just released in June, so I think that they're just trying to like push them all out and release them now because the collection got so far behind when it was originally supposed to end. So yeah, but this collection has been super beautiful so far. There have been pins, puzzles, ornaments, notebooks, and giant castle figurines. So far, I've typically only gotten the pin and the puzzle because the ornament has been so hard for me to get. And the castles were really expensive, and especially for what they are, from what I heard when people got the Cinderella castle. I remember Miss Cherry's channel opened it and was like, this is literally just plastic, and they charged me $150 for it. So I was like, maybe I'll only stick to getting one castle for my favorite movie, which is The Little Mermaid. So yeah, hopefully it's a good quality castle. I don't know if they've like changed them up a little bit since releasing that first one and kind of getting that negative feedback on it, because I know a lot of people were saying the same thing. But yeah, so we're gonna see in a little bit, but I'm gonna start off here by talking about the puzzle that came out with this series. So this is series 8. This is series 8 of 10. Is the Little Mermaid series. Sorry if you see a glare from the ring light on here. This puzzle is still wrapped in plastic. So this is a Ravensburger puzzle, which are just super high quality, beautiful puzzles. I have done a lot of them so far, and they are all just absolutely gorgeous. I'm so excited about this one as well. It is a 1,000-piece puzzle, and as you can see, a lot of these colors here are very similar, so it is going to be quite a difficult one to put together. Most of these have been. But that's okay because it's just like something more for me to do. I'm like, takes me a little bit more time. So on the back there is just a little blurb about the castle and the collection. And this puzzle was $24.99 on Shop Disney. So the little blurb on the back says the Disney Castle Collection is a series of 10 bi-monthly releases celebrating the storied spaces of our most beloved heroines. Live in the magic by collecting them all. And then it says dive into the ocean and discover Ariel's under the sea palace. It's situated in the kingdom of Atlantica, where you'll find plenty of merfolk and sea creatures alike. Blooming in the dark depths below, Ariel's home is filled with countless curiosities and wonders, like a pearl room and a music room. But where Ariel longs to be most is the human world on the land. above. So yeah, this is what the puzzle is going to look like when it is completed. I absolutely love that for this collection they chose the Atlantica puzzle, or they chose the Atlantica castle rather than choosing Prince Eric's castle, because I feel like they could have gone either way and chosen either one and it would have still worked for Ariel, but I love to see the Atlantica castle represented because you don't really see it too often. So yeah, super glad that that is the one they decided to go with rather than Prince Eric's castle, because I feel like this is like her original castle, like it is her castle. Up next we have the ornament from this collection, and I have not opened this ornament yet at all. So I will be seeing it for the first time along with you, but it comes in this gorgeous box that is the same theme as the puzzle box. All of the packaging on all of them is kind of themed this way, even from the other castles. I think the only thing that really changes is the color of the background and then the little princess's like icon on the side of the box there. So here you have Ariel in mermaid form, and she's holding the flower and has the castle in the background behind her. So that is a super beautiful emblem there on the box. And then this has the same thing, Castle Collection Series 8 of 10. And then on the back you can see that this ornament was $29.99, and then it has just all the same information on the back here as the puzzle did. So opening it up, the side is taped, so I'm going to take the tape off. And then it just opens. And then there is the ornament. And the inside, where the little flap opens, is themed as well. You have the castle there in the back, which is super beautiful. And then here is a close-up look at the ornament. So there it is. It is super gorgeous as an ornament. I love the colors all over it, the pinks and the blue tones. It really makes it look like it's made of like coral or something, and kind of like the water has like aged it a little bit. This is definitely way better quality than the Mulan ornament that I got way back in series 3. So definitely excited about that. So yeah, I'm definitely so excited for this ornament. It's literally not even going to be like a Christmas ornament. It's just going to be on display. But it is absolutely gorgeous. And then it has a little blue ribbon where you could hang it from, but I am not going to. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous ornament there. I'm super glad that I was able to get this one. And I'm glad to see that the quality on all of them was not as bad as the quality on the Milan one that I got, which is the only other one from the collection that I have so far. All right, and next up from the collection is the pin. So these are all jumbo hinge pins. They come on these gorgeous backer cards that are again themed similarly to all of the other packaging. It says limited release, Disney Castle Collection Series 8 of 10. And then the back of the backer card has the same information as all the other packaging for the other products. This pin was also $30 off of Shop Disney, and you can see there that it has 2 pin posts. And then here's a closer look at the pin off of the backer card. So you can see it is screen printed on the front, and then also the inside screen printed as well, but it just looks absolutely gorgeous. You have the castle there. It basically looks like the same scene that the ornament is, where you have all the water down there, and then you have the gorgeous castle, and it looks like it is all lit up and glowing. And you can see the hinge is kind of not really lined up the best. I was able to kind of like push it close a little bit better, but I might have to see if I can like do something to like permanently keep it this way, because it is a little bit off center, but a lot of them have come off center and I was able to fix them, so not the biggest deal in the world. And then opening the pin up, you can see that this inside part here is just a plain gold sandblasted detail, and then here on the inside of the pin you have screen printed all the different rooms of the castle. So you have the big music room where they do a concert, and just all the other parts of the Atlantica castle. So this is super gorgeous. I love all the little details that you get in here. And it's interesting to see like what they imagine like all of the rooms of the castle would be like, because I feel like you definitely see things in here that are not in the movies, because obviously you don't see the entireties of all of the castles. So it's cool to see kind of what they've come up with for all the different rooms and concepts for places in these castles. And then, as always, the pin is going to go into this gigantic pin frame that I've been using, that Shop Disney is selling for this collection. I'm going to do all of that off camera, and maybe I'll post a picture to my Instagram of what everything looks like completely in the frame, just for the interest of time on this one, since I do have the whole collection to show, and it's not as quick of a video as usual, and it's really hard to film that frame anyway. But if you want to see kind of how I place the pins in the frames, I do have other videos from the castle collection where I do show that a little bit more in depth, so I will definitely link my castle collection playlist down below so you can check out those videos. All right, and then last but not least, we have the castle figurine itself. So it is in this giant box, which came inside of another giant box, and I have not opened it yet at all. I wanted to open it on camera for the first time. So we are going to take a look together and see what this castle looks like. It's definitely very hefty, so that's kind of, I guess, a good thing. So here is what the box looks like. This is a huge box and a very heavy box. It says Disney Castle Collection Series 8 of 10. It basically looks exactly like the ornament box, just like 5 times the size. There you have the little Ariel picture on the sides. The back has all the same information as all the other collection pieces. And then you have a picture of the castle on the side there as well. And you can see here the price on this bad boy was $149.99. So definitely a lot of a splurge. And then you also have some little like directions there, because this is like a battery operated thing. So it does have directions, I guess, on how to like put the batteries in and dispose of them and all that like legal stuff that they have to put on things like this. Oh, and then the top of the box has the Castle Collection logo as well. I feel like I'm opening a gym store right now, cutting all the tape off the styrofoam here. All right. So there it is, all wrapped up in plastic. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is so heavy. Whoop. And there goes the batteries. At least it came with batteries. I was concerned it did not. But for $150, it better have come with the batteries. Okay, so it's wrapped in plastic. There's also another piece of styrofoam in there to protect it, which I appreciate. Oh my god, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get a screwdriver to open this and put the batteries in so we can see it all lit up. Right, there's batteries. There's no batteries in it already, right? No. Okay, but so here is just a close-up look of it really quick before I go get a screwdriver to open it up. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is very heavy. I definitely feel like they might have like stepped up the quality since then. It definitely feels like it's like a plasticky, like resin kind of thing, but it kind of feels like it could be like gym shore material almost. But yeah, it is absolutely gorgeous. I love the colors. Again, it looks just like the ornament with all the coloring on it. And then you have the little underwater scene there. Just absolutely gorgeous. Really huge, really heavy figurine. So I'm definitely happy with this. I definitely think that it was worth the splurge. I totally thought that chunk missing wasn't supposed to be there, but I think it is because you have little like holes in it all up to the top. And then the bottom here is where you put the batteries in. And it does say Little Mermaid Castle Collection, Disney, all the copyright information. So this is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to go and get some I'm gonna go get a screwdriver so that I can open up the bottom of this and put the batteries in, and we can see what she looks like all lit up. So we've got the batteries put in. There's a little switch here on the bottom on the back, and if you just turn it, and here is what she looks like all lit up. She is so pretty, and it's honestly a way better light than I thought it would be. Let me see if we can turn down the ring light, and you can see it a little bit better. Yeah, there you go. So it's actually super bright, and I can kind of see some of the lights here, like around, they're just kind of like shining up and through. You can see right here on the back, there is just like a little bulb right there. And then another cool thing I realized is that these doors open, like the gates to the castle, and inside is Ariel and all of her sisters. I don't know if you can really see the tiny details all the way there in the back, but it is the little room with Ariel and all of her sisters when you open up the doors of the castle. So that is super gorgeous and just such a cool detail. So I absolutely love this. It is gorgeous. I think definitely well worth the $150. I don't know what the original castles ended up looking like and being like that people thought that they were not worth the money, but I'm so excited to have this in my collection. It is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, and that is all for the Little Mermaid Castle collection. Let me know in the comments down below if you purchased anything from this collection. If so, what was your favorite thing from this collection? Have you gotten any of the other castles? If so, has the quality kind of improved? Because if all of them were like this, I definitely would not have felt as upset spending all of the money that I did. This is a hefty figurine, and definitely, like, I don't know, like it feels the same kind of quality as any other figurine that I would have. So, you know, I love it. I'm happy with it. I would spend $150 on this again, but I don't know, maybe somebody else wouldn't. Let me know what you thought about it down below if you did purchase one of these or any of the ones from the previous series. If you have any other thoughts on the castle collection, definitely leave them down below as well. I feel like this is kind of like a weird collection that kind of like fell off a little bit and maybe is now picking back up again. I don't know, because I feel like this was really popular. So I don't know, it's kind of like hit or miss, I feel like, with this collection, but I'm loving it. I'm so excited to complete the whole kin set and everything and have almost all of the puzzles, so super excited about all of that. If you like this video, please give it a huge thumbs up and remember to subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so that you can come get stuck in the upside down with me again soon. If you like this video and you want to see and hear more of me, go follow me over on Instagram at Upside Down Disney. It's always linked in the description down below, so that you can go check that out. I post all kinds of content over there, pictures and stories and things like that. So definitely give me a follow over on Instagram. And as always, I hope that you guys are having a magical week, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, everybody.